G'day, Pickleball family. First thing to know, the USA Pickleball has announced a quiet category for pickleball products. The USA Pickleball has announced today the launch of its quiet category for pickleball products, a revolutionary initiative that aims to reduce the sport's sound output during recreational play. As pickleball continues to grow in popularity and new outdoor courts open, USA Pickleball has invested in the research and creation of equipment and solutions to enable more communities and the opportunity to enjoy the sport. The launch of this quiet category will recognise products that reduce acoustic output during play without negatively impacting performance. In addition to this effort, USA Pickleball is expanding its facilities development program to further support noise reduction solutions for potentially sound-sensitive pickleball venues. We are excited to introduce the new quiet category for pickleball equipment and related initiatives as a pivotal step in the evolution of pickleball, said Mike Neely, USA Pickleball Chief Executive Officer. With the sport's growth, we are addressing noise concerns, and that's essential to maintain a positive relationship between residential communities and facility operators. We're continuing to develop guidance and resources that offer short and long-term solutions that continue to enhance the sport. By working together with manufacturers and the entire industry, we can develop quieter options that benefit everyone. USA Pickleball's quiet category for equipment will promote products that deliver essentially 50% or less of the acoustic footprint of equipment commonly sourced and used in community parks. Over the past 15 months, USA Pickleball has researched and studied the acoustic output within the sport, making considerable investments to lead the application of resulting data. Collaborating with acoustic experts, USA Pickleball has gained an understanding and ability to address the challenges posed by noise pollution in pickleball facilities in sensitive locations. The quiet category will include specific guidance to manufacturers with thresholds that significantly reduce acoustic propagation during play. USA Pickleball will provide test fixture requirements and procedures to manufacturers during development, specification relief to enable manufacturers to creatively use new materials and configurations while preserving the nature of the game, and ongoing collaboration and guidance to several global brands in sporting goods. With the mission to encourage manufacturers to prioritise innovation in creating quieter products, the quiet category will encompass a wide range of products, including paddles, balls, paddle covers, and noise mitigation screens for pickleball courts. USA Pickleball is also launching an incentive program for manufacturers to deliver noise-reduced solutions in the competition certified category. To address noise concerns in local residential communities and enhance the overall experience for players, USA Pickleball will expand its site design, evaluation, and acoustic mitigation services within its facilities development program. These services engage key principals throughout the development process, including greenfield builds, court conversions, and expansions, to assess key variables that affect the acoustic propagation. There have been several breakthroughs in new products that not only provide options for facility designers, but address concerns of weight, cost, and attenuation levels that meet local ordinances and codes. In addition to identifying target thresholds, USA Pickleball is currently engaged in referrals to new sites for existing solutions through collaborations with stakeholders. Further initiatives include facilitating test installations, conducting uniform lab tests for accurate benchmarking, and integrating solutions when running simulations on facilities in planning and development. Due to the unprecedented levels of growth we are seeing in pickleball across the country, communities are now being faced with pressure to provide places to play. This overwhelming demand has driven municipalities and HOAs with limited resources to seek support in meeting these needs, said Carl Schmitz, USA Pickleball Managing Director of Facilities Development and Equipment Standards. We have spoken with hundreds of facilities and concerned stakeholders over the past 15 months and gathered considerable data related to this topic. We're now well equipped and ready to launch this program. USA Pickleball plans to continue to invest in its acoustic research and programs, including advancing the caliber of remote and on-site evaluations, materials guidance to manufacturers, and providing input to municipalities for evolving codes and ordinances. More info about USA Pickleball's acoustic programs will be announced in the coming months. And if you're finding this helpful and informative, please be sure to dink that like button. Second thing to know, as shared on pickleballunion.com, over 350 players are converging from across the globe for India's Ultimate Pickleball Championship. The inaugural edition of the Ultimate Pickleball Championship has attracted registration from over 350 athletes spanning India, Africa, and North America. This event, organised by Pro World Talent Sports in collaboration with the All India Pickleball Association, is scheduled to take place in Mumbai from September 29 through October 1. The primary objective of the tournament is to stimulate international competition and bolster the prominence of pickleball within the country. Teams representing a diverse array of countries, including China, Singapore, Nepal, Dubai, Tanzania, the USA, and others, are preparing to participate, thereby elevating the competition to a global platform. Notably, this championship holds the distinction of being designated as a Tier 3 world ranking tournament. This ranking system enables players to accumulate pivotal points that contribute to their global standings. The tournament will feature distinguished Indian-ranked male players and top-ranked female players. Under the tagline, "Where Champions Compete," the tournament encompasses 6 categories tailored to various age groups and skill levels for both men and women. These categories include under 16, under 19, 35 plus, 50 plus, 60 plus, and an open category. A notable addition is a special team event paying tribute to the late Arjun Katia, a prominent figure in the Indian pickleball community. Siddharth Hazar, the CEO of Pro World Talent Sports, picked up on this thing. Pickleball is one of the fastest growing sports around the world, and the number of registrations we have got for the first edition is speaking volumes for the growth of the sport in India. The aim of the Ultimate Pickleball Championship is to get more people interested in the game and also give them a platform to compete with international players. Arvind Prabhu, president of the All India Pickleball Association and president of the International Pickleball Federation, IPF, stated, "Our aim is to grow the sport in India, and the Ultimate Pickleball Tournament is a great way to promote it. Being a third-tier ranking event, we have received a lot of positive responses from various federations around the world. We're sure this will be a landmark event for the growth of the sport in India." Third thing to know, also shared on pickleballunion.com, and very near and dear and close to my Australian pickleball heart, is that pickleball is really catching on in Australia's capital city, known as Canberra. We've all read how pickleball is expanding, gaining popularity around the globe, and Canberra is no exception. You can play and practice pickleball at several locations across the Australian Capital Territory, also known as the ACT, at government venues, including the Belconnen Community Centre and Namadgi School in Canberra. Stuart Campbell, the president of Pickleball ACT, has been a huge fan of the sport since 2018. He characterises it as fun, satisfying, addictive, and notes that there are approximately 300 enthusiasts in Canberra, a number that's steadily on the rise. He adds, in the last 3 months, Pickleball ACT had over 1,400 attendances at their sessions. There's a further group of social players in Erindale who've been around for a while, and 2 new groups, Pickleball Canberra and the Canberra Pickleball League, commenced operating recently. Both have generated even more pickleball interest in the region. Meeting this burgeoning demand presents a considerable challenge. We have 10 sessions per week, run over 7 days at 5 different venues. These are almost always fully booked. We just can't keep up, Stuart remarked. The sport's popularity primarily spreads through word of mouth. On top of that, in recent years, the professional leagues have settled on entertaining formats, and that brought in high-profile team investors who all recognise pickleball's attraction and growth potential. Pickleball has also enjoyed quite a deal of media exposure through celebrity pickleball fanatics. Pickleball ACT holds an ambitious vision for the sport's flourishing presence in Canberra. They aspire to see a club in every suburb, catering to players across all age groups and skill levels, from casual players to highly skilled competitors. The aim is to achieve the broadest levels of inclusivity with dreams of dedicated courts in Canberra. Thus far, the effort has been entirely volunteer-driven. The offer of support from tennis player Nick Kyrgios was warmly received, and additional local figures championing pickleball would be greatly appreciated. Pickleball ACT, PACT, is a non-profit sports organisation established in July 2021. The PACT committee members discovered pickleball independently from each other starting in early 2018. However, it wasn't until 2020, 2021 that they connected. Since then, the presence of pickleball in the ACT has expanded from 6 to 8 individuals casually engaging in the sport to now playing 7 days a week across multiple venues and actively seeking more opportunities. From this modest beginning, there are aspirations for PACT to evolve into a prominent regional force in the world of pickleball. PACT's primary objectives encompass the promotion, organisation, administration, and overall advancement of pickleball in the Australian Capital Territory. Paddles up!